we're going to get us a reading for the sign of Cancer. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to do that one more time. There we go. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Cancer. Now, Cancer, bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Wands. So it's some type of conflict right now, some type of competition, rivalry. It might be a lot of fighting going on. Yeah, a lot of petty actions being taken. Like somebody want a problem or something. So the first card out, we got Page of Wands. That's going to touch base on them immature actions again. But this Page of Wands is making me feel like it's some type of discovery or something. What was discovered? Six of Cups, something about a past energy. Maybe some type of past relationship or a past exchange. You may have trusted somebody. Yeah. A King of Cups or something like that, who had a lot of different options, or they was invested in a lot of different places, a lot of different emotional investments, but they would come in your face and play it smooth, you know what I mean? Like they was in hermit mode, you know, like they was in isolation or something like that, you know. It's really giving somebody presented themselves like they was allowing their intuition to guide them, but in all actuality, somebody was real hasty with the passionate actions that they was taking. Somebody might have been a whore, run around type energy. Yeah, but wanted you to believe you was the only one. Wheel of Fortune. So it's given that somebody continuously took this action over time, and they may have received some type of good luck, but this also speaks of a turn of events, you know. Something fated happened, unpredicted. Yeah. When it comes to somebody's investments, this Seven of Pentacles, the work that they was doing, you know, the bigger picture is given with this Ace of Swords, that you may have found some type of truth, or you found some type of mental clarity and called judgment on the situation. Yup, now somebody feels burdened. Hey, so give me more on this Page of Wands energy. We got Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the World card is what popped up. So it's given that with this discovery, you are releasing yourself from some type of mental entrapment, some type of trusting energy that you had with another individual. You may be letting go of that inner critic. You know, maybe you were the type of person where you had certain feelings, you had certain thoughts, you know, but you didn't have any evidence. So, you know, Page of Pentacles, here it go. Yeah, with that discovery. It's something about you starting something new beginnings when it comes to this King of Cups. Yeah, you viewing somebody through a different set of eyes is what it's making me feel like. Ace of Cups. Okay. So you might be creating a brand new beginning for yourself all over with this Ace of Cups. You know, something more abundant, something that you feel more emotionally connected to. Yeah, it's something about you going into hermit mode. Six of Pentacles. It has a lot to do with what you're invested in, you know, and then also the exchange that you're giving to other individuals in order to invest in whatever it is that they desire. With this Five of Pentacles, it seems as if you're deciding to leave a situation that you was invested in out in the cold. It's some type of quick action that you had to take in order to, you know, turn this. Four of Cups sideways, because see, it's making me feel like at first you were ignoring your intuition or some little warning signs that you were receiving about who you were in exchange with, who you were invested in. It's something about you investing in this person over time and then seeing that they kept up with the same shit, the same routine. Somebody wasn't really moving. They were stagnant, you know, and therefore nothing was really blossoming. It's even giving me the feel like you may have been invested in the potential of an individual, you know, but see. Five of Swords, time and time again, somebody played with your mental. Time and time again, somebody was deceitful. It's something about them being very determined, you know, to carry out these lies. It's also something with you ignoring the fact that somebody could have possibly been jealous of you. been envious of you. They wanted what you had. You felt like because you was in unison with an individual, why would they want what you had? Understand that they wanted to be the owner type thing. Yeah. And something about, again, with this new beginning, you're not accepting offers as well too. And now an individual is in regret because they have to live with the past actions that they took towards you, and that shit then ended and they was highly invested in it. They got some type of new conflict now. Page of Swords, yep. It has a lot to do with the way you viewing a situation. You seeing it differently now. And it's also something with this person, energetic mindset. You know that somebody just don't stop. You know, it's like if you confront a person with the truth, this is the type of person that don't mind creating that snowball of lies. Yeah. In order to get their goals met is what Spirit sign. Emperor energy. So it's something about you gaining some type of structure, some type of discipline, learning some type of rules, the truth when it comes to your mental clarity. Yep. And in order to release yourself out of this 8 of Swords energy, you had to walk away from a situation emotionally. Be willing to actually start something new. Be willing to do something new. Know that you have what it takes. 7 of Cups. It has a lot to do with these different investments, you know, these different options, you know. Yeah, somebody was invested in some type of I was going to say creative energy, but it's not creative. It's 15 cups out here, baby. This is the devil, is what it is. Somebody was real toxic, but they were good with masking it. It's like they are trapped in their shadow self. Again, it's something about you progressing, you knowing, look, with this 9 of Wands, that you willing to take this leap of faith. You ready to take this leap of faith. You ready for this change, but this person was like digging their feet into the ground. But see, it's something about you being all in when they was willing to leap, Cancer. So hell no. 7 of Swords, see? Yup. Somebody thought that they had gotten away with all this bullshit that they was invested in. All of this sexual energy, all of these different lovers, all of these emotional investments, all these different people that they was given to unbeknownst to you. Queen of Cups. But it seems like you actually saw something. You actually healed something. It's something about you having some type of intuitive gifts, psychic gifts as well too. Yeah. You ended up seeing something and causing a breakdown, causing a tower, a sudden change. Yeah. It seems like when you no longer accepted this false ass offer that this person was giving you. With this Hierophant energy, it's more so making me feel like you avoided some type of tradition, and understand that this is not a tradition that was passed down to you. This was only tradition because this is some shit that you was doing over and over and over and over and over again. Like with this Temperance energy on the bottom of the deck, this is something that you, again, you done took time, baby. You was patient, showed moderation, you invested. You created this fucking tradition that you had to dismantle. See? A King of Pentacles. You helped bring somebody out of some type of lack mindset, some type of financial loss of stability altogether. You were healing an individual, but you were hindering yourself in the midst of healing them because they were backstabbing you. They was jealous of you. It has a lot to do with your rank. Again. And it's something about somebody watching you with this structure, this discipline. Look, that's 6 Pentacles right here. It's like somebody needed you to give to them. Share with them. Be generous with them. In order for them to come up. Stay down with them until they come up. It's something about you recovering from some type of financial loss. So somebody was trying to marry you. In order to get their stability up. Emperor. I'm sorry, yeah. Knight of Pentacles clarifying this Emperor energy. It's something about this routine. Y'all. Somebody was loyal to this investment. I kid you not. It's something about time and time and time again. It's like you gave a person opportunities to show up and they just never showed up. It was their own choice. You presented time and time and time. Like, you know, you showed up. You say you're going to be ready at 1. You know you ready. They say, no, 1:15. You come back 1:15. They say, no, give me about 1:30. You come back 1:30. You know what I mean? 1:45. You like, you know, is you ready? Is you Shit, I'm ready. I'm ready. You the Empress. You done presented. I'm ready. And the motherfuckers still kept dragging their feet. So again, you walked away and did this shit on your own. Two of Swords. It's something about somebody keeping you at a standstill when it came to your options, when it came to your different possibilities. They thought that they was sneaking you, like they was getting away with hindering you. See, Magician in the reverse. Somebody wanted control, domination. You was dealing with a narc. Very deceitful, very dishonest. Betraying you. Two of Pentacles, right? They was juggling you. Had multiple priorities. A lot of different investments. World card, see? And something was closed. Something was brought to fulfillment. Something is also being put on display when it comes to the actions that somebody take. The way that they was taught that things are supposed to go. Give me more with this. You got 9 of Wands. I'm hearing something about somebody learning how to protect themselves from a spiritualist or something like that on the internet or something. With this 9 of Wands, there's something with this King of Pentacles being paranoid about this juggling act being put on display. Yeah. Because again, with that Queen of Pentacles energy, remember I said they get their stability from somebody else. They need somebody else to share, give to them. They don't know how to make it happen. Knight of Swords energy, y'all. This King of Pentacles is in some type of heartbreak when it comes to this protection. Yep. And this contract closing out, you recovering from financial loss. It's something about, you know, these last ditch efforts and you being real quick-witted. You know, when it came to your response, you got 7 of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse. So, see, somebody was caught off guard by some type of challenges or something like that. It's like they're exhausted. They beat. And 8 of Wands is some type of delays or something like that when it comes to these actions that they was taking. Because remember, somebody was operating from a very toxic place, a very demonic place. It's something about addictions. Again, somebody getting riled up and then taking certain action. And with this 4 of Wands, they had some type of personal values in mind that they absolutely did not get a victory for, but it's actually being brought to the forefront. This 3 of Pentacles, this collaboration that they had going on. See, somebody tried to rush in because you protecting yourself was not part of the plan. Somebody thought that you was going to be loyal to the fact that you was going to betray yourself, and now they having delays. You recovering actually caused the Tower to the actions that this person was able to take, you know, in planning to take as well, too. Yeah. What is that? 21, 24. And something about this inner knowing that you have, this cloaking, this rebirthing process, also these spiritual gifts that you have. Yeah. It's something about you being stable, gaining structure, gaining authority, discipline. With this clarity. See, so when it came to this standstill, somebody may have achieved their personal goals, but they ain't able to move forward with nothing. See, double energy. They created some type of imbalances, especially when it comes to these addictions. Whatever this is, this toxic energy that somebody is invested in. This Magician in the reverse, 3 of Swords. They actually breaking their own heart. It's something with them being in denial about this being brought to the forefront, this being put on display. A person protecting themselves, right? See, somebody is weak, though. It's some type of insecurity. You know, somebody having to deal with some type of harsh, raw emotions, you know, and that's why they're paranoid. That's why they want to rush in. But again, they don't know what action to take, Sun card, because this shit being illuminated. Brought to the forefront, this might have something to do with a Leo, with this Strength and Sun card right next to each other like this. Give me more with this illumination. Somebody trying to rush to stop something from coming out. What they trying to stop? Yep, 6 of Wands. See, it's something about something coming out in the public eye when it comes to these burdens. Something about somebody's peers seeing that they are burdened, seeing the actions that they have taken. But again, this person can't control this situation. This toxic shit, what's done is already done. Yep, Queen of Swords, sideways. And something about a Queen of Swords that was caught off guard. Somebody fell flat on their face. It's something that somebody said. Somebody may have even had some type of injury or something like that. Star card in the reverse. The star card in the reverse speaks of somebody excessively doing something, overdoing something. Yep, when it came to this 9 of Pentacles and this 10 of Swords, somebody wanted to cause a painful ending for another individual. And they overdid it. See what it is when it came to your public reputation, when it came to you bringing things to the forefront, they wanted you to fall flat on your face. But you didn't. You got the mental clarity about what was done. It's something about you speaking, and it's something about you setting boundaries. Yeah. Somebody is real invested, though, in trying to manifest this lifestyle for themselves. And the more that they do it, the more this shit backfire, the more they lose as well, too. Because there's some type of communication when it comes to somebody's dreams, their support circle, some type of fulfillment, some type of nightmare somebody is receiving about people dying or something like that. With this being under judgment and these burdens, yeah. Somebody is, they weighed down and they nervous, they scared, they worried, you know. But it still seems like no matter what, ain't no accountability being accepted. So, you know, Divine says you get what you get and you don't throw no fits. It's just like that. So, that was your read, Cancer.